Hello, and welcome to Rose Play, Season 13, Episode 156. As always, I'm your host, Ori Moonrose, and today on Rose Play, we will be continuing the Let's Play of Dragon Age Inquisition on the Nightmare difficulty. So, for the past few episodes, we have been talking to people. That trend is going to continue as we got to talk to Blackwall after he completes the Common Council. Now, I already know what's going to happen. The graphics are going to look like garbage. More than likely, because not been having good. Is that better? Yes. Sorry. Ourselves. If you trust Zevron to complete the task, let us part ways now. Nah, we're gonna do Liliana.
Inquisitor.
Alright, Hardened Hightown. We can help the city guard. Ha! City guard bring Worthy in.
To work?
Alright, and send relics of Tirda Bright Axe. Sure. The Avar respect gifts. If we present Tirda's relic with ceremony, they will be grateful.
Inquisitor.
Alright. One of these things are not like the other. One of these things are going to be done in a while. Yeah, see, just like I expected, the graphics have become complete crap. And I do apologize. Like I said, I've come up with a solution from this. Microsoft can't help. They don't know what's going on with the camera. Or whatever's going on. And I'm getting sick of the crappy graphics. So we're going to start doing episodes soon without video. At least until things fix themselves, because, yeah. I'm sick of the crap.
I heard Corypheus has magic from you elves.
Alright, there you are. Alright.
Someone I knew once described adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. None of the Wardens we saw wavered. They gave their lives willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
This is true. That's why we fight him.
And that's why he has to die.
You'll get no argument from me. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even Clarel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
Nothing is perfect.
You can't expect everything to go well all the time.
No. But we still have to try, don't we?
Blackwall
Even
finally
Clarel.
disapproves.
She had to try. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
Hey! And this is screwed up too! We're just having a bad cycle. Where'd he go? I'm not done with you.
At your service.
Maybe I am.
What do you think of the Inquisition?
I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations
Bye!
if you will. I'll be right here if you need me.
Alright, so seriously, I may be recording for a while with just video. With the updates that Mixer and Microsoft have been going through, it has been causing way too many problems. From cameras and mics canceling each other out, all the way to the graphics looking like complete garbage. As they are now.
I appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't have come yourself. What if the guild found out, or what's his name?
What's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
A little of column A, a little of column B. I am the expendable one, after all.
Aw.
I suppose.
Don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll just have to... Well, this is a surprise. You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davry, at your service.
Bianca! Like the crossbow.
Your name is Bianca?
It's a common name. Half the girls in the Merchants Guild are named Bianca. The other half are named Helga. I lucked out.
I'd say.
I take it you're a friend of
I'd
Varric's.
rather be Bianca than
Who
Helga.
isn't a friend of Varric's?
No offense to Helga.
You have met him before, right?
Any friend of Varric's is welcome here.
Be careful saying things like that. Some of his friends you don't want to meet. Ancestors, you're tall. If this Inquisitor gig doesn't work out, you could make a killing getting things off high shelves.
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his red lyrium.
The site of Bartran's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a deep roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out red lyrium by the handful.
Oh my.
How do we know they're not using multiple entrances to get to the tag?
Navigating the deep roads isn't like the surface. There's no accurate maps of the whole system, and there are cave-ins, dark spawn, lava floods.
In other words, just
If you find a
everything
route that
and
gets where you're
anything.
going, you don't deviate. Trying to find another way could be deadly.
Who could have given away the tag's location?
There were a few people who knew. Hirelings from the expedition, a couple of close friends.
How they found out isn't important. What matters is we know where they are now.
Yeah.
If it's such a secret, how do you know about it, Bianca?
I told her. Right after the expedition, I wrote and told Bianca what we found. I had artifacts that needed buyers, and she had more contacts that would pay for them. Plus, I owed her.
Yeah, it was incredible.
You can get there from
wasn't it?
Orlais? It's a long way to the free marches.
The deep roads are all connected. Or they used to be. Collapses and such. Some of them on purpose.
They really are roads. They spanned the Dwarven Empire, went to every corner of the continent, maybe further. In theory, you can get to any tag using the deep roads, but in practice, there's a reason nobody uses them anymore.
We should shut this down.
We need to deal with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
I couldn't agree more.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help. Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all.
Nah.
Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
Do I just let you know, or do I just go? Well, shit. That's the name of it.
Something? Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
Here to admire the door.
I've read your tale of the champion.
Just
and I
seems
have a few
ready, alright.
questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
I guess nothing from
Carry
the
on.
dead hawk.
What can I do for you, your inquisitorialness?
Inquisitorious? Well, at least
Tell me
this
the
is new.
truth, Varric. Do you actually think I was sent by Andraste?
Shit. This is going to be awkward. I guess I do. Either you're guided by the hand of some higher power, or you have the worst luck.
I have the worst luck.
I wouldn't have pegged you as an Andrastian.
It's a great story. It's got heroism, love, betrayal, and random musical numbers. What's
Wait, it
not
has
to like?
random
I
musical
don't have a
numbers.
love
How?
interest. It could be bullshit, it could be true. I'll never know. But I like the idea that maybe you could save the world with a song.
Could be both.
Let's be realistic. It could be both.
You've got a point. Look at all the shit that's happened to you. You were saved from the explosion that leveled a mountaintop and fell out of the Fade. You traveled through time, faced down one of the ancient magisters who started the Blights, had a mountain fall on you, and lived, stopped an army of demons. One of those things would be impossible. All of them together? That's a miracle.
I suppose so.
So on the basis of my extraordinarily bad luck, you think I'm Andraste's herald?
If you know the story of Andraste, you know that bad luck is sort of her.
So am I the reincarnation? I am! That's why I
If you've got
jumped.
questions? I'm
Actually,
your dwarf.
I will be back.
Your worship.
I need to go take care of whatever mission just finished. Alright. Alright. Influence in the Jade Ham. Okay.
Any Venatori activity?
Looks
If my
like
agents
repetition.
find anything, you will be the first to know.
I can arrange to pay reparations. They require a loan, but we can manage it. Alright,
At
let's
your
do that.
service.
I believe that's all we have. Yep, because that's 4 hours. We're definitely not doing that this episode. And, well, probably not. At least we're getting somewhere. Alright. Yeah, I'm kind of afraid of this Jade Ham. Welcome to the Jade Ham Show. Yeah, what is the Jade Ham? I'm honestly curious. Oh, it's a mace. Oh, go up. Apparently don't go that far up. Alright. Yeah, no, that sucks. That sucks by a lot. So, do I seriously beat people up with a ham? That's kind of funny.
Your worship.
Hello.
Hello. Anything about Caribbean?
I need to know more about Corypheus.
Taking his army. He lacks the conventional
Yeah, you've said
forces
this.
to take Orlais.
Oh, he has something to say again. It's beautiful scenery nonetheless.
I wanted to thank you. When you came to see me, if there's anything... This sounded much better in my head.
You feeling better?
I trust you're feeling better.
Yes.
Is it always that bad?
The pain comes and goes. Sometimes I feel as if I'm back there. I should not have pushed myself so far that day.
I'm glad I can help.
I'm just glad you're all right.
I am. I've never told anyone what truly happened to me at Ferelden's Circle.
Are you gonna tell
I
me?
was not myself after that. I was angry. For years, that anger blinded me. I'm not proud of the man that made me. Now I can put some distance between myself and everything that happened. It's a start.
You can't ignore the past.
The man you were. You can't pretend he never existed.
Not even if I wanted to. But
Yeah,
I'm
it's the
here.
past that helps
I
define
can
us.
make that
At least
mean
that's what I
something.
always thought.
Anyway, I meant to thank you, not trouble you further. You've enough to worry about. How are you holding up?
My friends keep me grounded.
I've met good people here. Knowing they have my back, it helps.
You certainly keep interesting company.
I do, don't
Suppose
I?
I do as well.
I am afraid I'm gonna fail, though, too. Okay, wow, you really put me back, didn't you? Alright. Now, I guess.
Proper mage tower. Every castle needs one.
Yeah, we do, but, I just wanted to be wherever he was.
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him. Foul and corrupt are they
Okay.
who have taken his gift and turned it against his children.
Ah, boy. So, am I to assume that you were trying to get rid of me? Because it didn't work. First, I'm back. Second, how did you get back here before I got back here, considering I took a shortcut, and you... Why were you even all the way over there? I came here to talk to you, and you ended up on the other side of the map.
Did you need something?
I want to know more about you.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
Do you think Templars should cease to exist?
No. I may have chosen to leave that life, but I respect those who remain. Magic ungoverned could tear the world apart. It's doing so now. Templars are trained and able to confront such dangers.
What would you suggest?
Some call the Circle a prison that can only breed resentment. Perhaps opportunities to work outside the Circle. A mixed military service or healers' clinics with Templar support. And there must be a safer way for Templars to leave. Templars can lose their memories to lyrium. Some call it a gift, to forget the failed harrowings, the demons. Some atrocities haunt me still. But to lose what good I can recall, I nearly lost my mind once. It is no gift.
I bet.
Do you think that could work? Would people accept it?
Mages would be watched, but could pursue interests outside the Circle. Neither freedom nor prison. I don't know.
I don't know, I guess it sounds alright.
You still regret the man you became after leaving Ferelden?
After the Ferelden Circle, I thought all mages were like the ones there. Knight Commander Meredith's methods were harsh, but they kept people safe.
You've said Meredith was unstable.
She was my Knight Commander. I had no reason to distrust her. She wasn't wrong
Yeah,
about the
except for
blood
her
mages in
ever-increasing
Kirkwall.
insanity.
Meredith encouraged my anger. There was only so far I would go, and she knew that too. I was her second in command. She kept decisions from me, those I would question. I believed she was serving the city. I never thought to question her, not until it was too late.
You can't control everything. You stood up to her in the end.
If I hadn't, would I be like her now? I wanted mages locked away as much as she did. I trusted they were treated reasonably well, but I should have done more. I should have looked into it. It's not yet enough. The Inquisition is my chance to atone. I will see it through.
I hope so.
You've mentioned siblings. With everything that's happening, do you know if they're all right?
I've received word from my eldest sister. She was always good at tracking me down. South Reach has experienced the same chaos as everywhere else. My family is fine. Pray they remain so.
As long as we continue to take Corypheus down at every interval, they should.
You didn't know where you were?
I let her know I was in Haven. She assumed I survived. It's not the first time. I may
good sister to assume
tell her
that.
when I was transferred to Kirkwall.
Why?
I wasn't in a good state. I wanted only to leave. I received an angry letter about my disappearance 2 years later.
Wow,
For
2
all her
years.
reprimands, it was a relief to hear from someone who knew me before the Blight.
The Inquisition won't last forever. What will you do when this is over?
To be honest, I hadn't given it much thought until recently. I'm not used to having so many possibilities.
I bet.
That's all I wanted to know.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend. At your service.
Is there anything I should know?
Yeah, what he
There
said.
are fewer arguments between our Templar and Mage recruits than when we started. I've seen them trading stories, building one another up for the fight to come. I pray this won't be lost when their common enemy is gone.
So,
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
alright, we should be able to talk to Dorian or Vivian or somebody. Yeah, before we talk to Dorian. Huh, we do have something. Of course Dorian has something new
You
to
have
say.
remarkably little here on early to Winter history.
Well, why would we? We
All
don't
these
know much
gifts to
about
the
it.
Inquisition, and the best they can do is the Malefica Imperio. Trite propaganda. But if you want 20 volumes on whether Divine Galatea took a shit on Sunday, this is evidently the place to find it.
Oh, really? Well, I always wanted to know where some critics took a shot.
That's the Dorian I know, critiquing every book in my library.
I wouldn't have to if you could find some rebellious heretic archivist to join the cause.
Are there rebellious archivists? Other than you, that is.
If Corypheus ever starts burning masterworks of literature, I'm sure a few will pop up. Did I see something by Genitivi here? I could have sworn.
What is this about, Dorian?
When everyone returned, they told us about your tumble into the abyssal rift. You went into the Fade. Physically went in.
Yeah.
Are you... all right?
We lost Hawk.
Hawk is gone.
The Fade is an ordeal under normal circumstances. To be the only real thing there, beyond description. That you made it out at all is a miracle. You do realize this feat hasn't been performed in over 1,000 years. Corypheus and his contemporaries entered the Fade and began the Blights. In comparison,
It would have been easier if you'd been with me.
without question. But I'm rather glad I wasn't.
No sense of adventure. That's surprising.
I've not your talent for survival. And not everyone is as discerning as I. If you can walk in the Fade, others will try to follow. Who knows what secrets Corypheus has
You
revealed?
have to get my hand
Not
first.
all of them will be as lucky as
It's
you.
all mine.
What they could unleash. My advice? Keep this quiet. Let them speculate. Too many will see this as a challenge.
You don't number among them.
It's tempting, but I'm no fool.
Yeah, just take a look at Corypheus.
There are enough idiots in the world who think if they just use enough blood
Then
magic,
you just
their
be ugly.
problems will vanish. It's exactly the sort of thing I want to stop back home. This I don't need. What I do need is a copy of the Liberalum. I'll wager I can find Corypheus' real name.
Wait, what?
If I can prove he was a grasping ankle-biter with no family to speak of, the luster would come right off. Wish me luck.
Good luck, and when you find out... Yes! When you find out, I want to know what Corypheus' real name is.
Fancy meeting you here.
Well, I guess that's everything for this episode. Wow, are we actually going to get to know Corypheus' name? That'd be amazing and a half. Alright, we ever near being done finally with talking to people and move on. I never thought it would happen. Well, it hasn't yet, so I guess I better keep my fingers crossed. But next time we'll come back, do a few more of those super side time restraint missions, talk to the rest of the people, and apparently move on to some quest by one of my party members. I thought it was Blackwall, but I think I might have misremembered. But until then, remember, keep gaming, never give up, soon graphics, you will pay and be good again.